What's up, guys? It's Chris Moulton, Andrew Martin. It's the Union Report, and we have with us today Carlos Guzman. How you doing today?
All good, thank you. Excited to be here with you.
Yeah, we're excited to have you. I think this is the first time I think ever we've done an interview where it wasn't like sunny and nice. So I don't know if that's foretelling of how the interview will be, but I can't do an interview with you without asking you first and foremost. You're so passionate on the field, especially when there's the referee makes a call. Is that something that you've always you just want to be in the action?
Yeah, I think it's like come naturally to me. I think like all my career I was like that. I always want to like be like screaming, like getting like directions to everyone. And when it is about the referees, I think like I like to talk with them a lot. I scream them like all the time, but always I'll try to be like respectful. But I don't care. It gets naturally. I have to scream to them. I'm gonna scream them.
Nice,
Yeah.
Andrew.
Yeah, and what I'm curious about is, particularly this year, from your position, you're helping anchor the defense from the back position, and you're also helping anchor the passing game because you guys are wanting to do possession, lots of passes. How do you like being so involved kind of on both sides of things?
No, I think I really love it. I think like one of the best parts of my game is like when I get the first pass for the guys. I think like I know I'm defender, but I really love and really like when the ball is with me. I really like to have a lot of touches, to have a lot of passes, and I feel more comfortable, and I feel like I get my best level when I have the ball with me, like the most of the time. So I really like it. I really love to help the team from the back to beginning all the plays and make that first pass.
So is it fair to say that if you had a choice, you'd rather make a great pass versus like a really sweet tackle?
I don't know. I think I enjoy both because this like game, I have a really nice tackle, and as a defender, you really love it. That feeling of make a good tackle is like, really sweet too.
Yeah.
I want to piggyback off what Andrew said because you're like a clinician when it comes to tackling. You literally like when other kids are learning how to tackle, they put up a Carlos Guzman video. Is that something that you've always prided yourself on, was being an outstanding tackler?
I think I consider myself like a really good like timer, like we are really good timing. Because obviously, when you are as a defender, you have to know like when you slide has to be your last chance. Like you have to be like pretty secure. You're gonna end the play. Obviously, it's better if you win the ball, but the play has to end when you slide. So, but I think like in my whole career, I was pretty good on that. So I really love it. I really like it too. But like I told you, I know that is my last chance, like to finish a play. So I try to be like a perfectionist with that.
Nice, Andrew.
Yeah, so I think it's remarkable. Someone like you, still a very young man, but you've just because of the nature of pro soccer, you've been in the game for so long. Growing up, who did you follow, or who did you want to be like when you became a professional player yourself?
In my beginnings, you mean? Obviously, my father always played soccer. He don't make like professional, but I like that. And when I was young, I think like all the kids when we are young, we like to score goals. We are forwards, so nobody wants to be a defender when he's a child. But when I start to be a defender in a more pro way, I really like Rafa Marquez. I think like that's one of my idols, and I also love Maldini. So I watched a lot of them when I was really young, and I think like I have to say two people. I think I say Rafa and Maldini.
Okay, thank you.
So, kind of going back to your roots, you played quite a bit in the MX in Mexico, and that is, I've never seen a game personally, but from what I've watched several on TV, it looks like a very physical league. Like there's some crunching, hard-hitting tackles. Your game, though, seems to be more finesse. Like we talked about your tackles, and you alluded to the timing of it. How does the physicality in the MX compare to the physicality in USL Championship?
I think like Liga MX is like one of the best of the world because it's like a mix of players, of cultures, of countries, players like are with really good quality. If you watch like the good teams in MX, it's like they have a lot of national players. So you really face up with really really good guys. So from all over the world. So I think it's one of the best. But I think like the USL surprised me a lot when I just arrived here, and I think like here is too physically too. It's different in so many ways because obviously in the MX I think like the pitches are bigger, so the stadiums are bigger. The quality is like you can have the little mistakes because you are facing like really quality players that if you make a little mistake is gonna end in something. And I think like here you have a little margin like from the mistakes, but it's like I can break to say like here is more even physically.
Oh, really?
And the mix of cultures here is, I think, is also really good. I think the level is good. When you face like, I think like here you're facing like really good athletes, so that's hard. Obviously, I think the soccer here in America is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So every single year, I think like you can watch now all the teams in the USL is like good rosters. They have like good players, like good quality players, and I think like that's better for everyone. Starting for myself, I like to face up like good players.
Right.
So when I face up like good players, I know that my level has to rise. So I think that's better for every single one.
Nice. And just to follow up on that, I know coming from the Emmy Eckies, you've experienced the promotion relegation before. How exciting is that, knowing that it's coming to USL in a couple of years?
I think that's really exciting. I don't know if they're gonna make it or not, but I think like everything is gonna change if they made it. Is take everything to a different step, a different level. I think like you are fighting for something like every single game. So that gives you like all the, how do I can tell you like. And I need another different level of energy, of enthusiasm, like for the fans and for the players. Because, like I told you, you are fighting for something every single game, every single point matters. So even it's like a long season, is like you have to think about the end in every single game. So I think like that really changed everything, because giving like a lot of different sense to every step on the way.
Awesome, Andrew.
So Monterey Bay is currently one of the youngest teams roster-wise in the league. You have among the most experience. I think you and Alex probably have the most experience. Do you feel any additional responsibility in terms of the experience you bring? Obviously, Nico serves as the captain. Do you play any additional role just given your experience? Or
I don't know if totally like a role, but I feel like the guys in the locker room give me that respect. And I think like I really like to feel that is earned, not just like you are an old man, we have to respect you. No, not like that. I think like I try to prove it like every single day, like every single training, like every single game, the way that I talk, that I train, that I play. So I have to in this world of the soccer world, you have to earn everything. So I try to every single day earn that responsibility, that respect, and I know that the guys look at me and look at someone that they can come and, hey, what do you think about this, or whatever is happening, and I really like it. I try to help in every single way I can, on the pitch and off the pitch too.
So we follow you on Instagram. Obviously, you did tons of traveling in the off season. How was that? I mean, it looked like you were just making your way through Europe. Was that fun? Give us a little bit of background on what made you decide to do that. Was it a good time?
Yeah, it was really good. Well, everything started, we went to Iceland. I proposed there to my girl, so everything started there. And then we go to Europe with his family and my family. My family never been in Europe before, so we say, okay, if we want to go, let's gonna try like to know the most we can. So it was like a quick trip, a tired trip too, but yeah, I think like family times always are good, so we really enjoy it. And obviously the most important thing is that I proposed to my girl, so yeah, everything works good, so it was a really good travel.
Nice. Did you have a favorite spot that you stopped at along the trip?
Well, I think Iceland is a really nice place to go. I think like if you have the time, I totally recommend it. But obviously, everything in Europe is nice for me. I really love Rome, and I think my favorite city is Paris, so I really enjoy it. Yeah.
Nice. Andrew?
Well, congratulations on your engagement.
Thank you.
To
Thank
the happy
you.
couple.
Yeah, thank you.
My final question personally is, what are you watching on TV or streaming right now?
Right now, well, I watch a lot of Netflix, but I think like these days, I really am an NFL guy, so
Okay.
all these days I'm watching a lot of stuff for the NFL draft, and obviously I think I'm gonna watch like at least 2 or 3 times from here to next week the draft day movie.
Okay.
I always watch it the days before the NFL draft, so I
Nice.
think I'm gonna watch it like 2 or 3 times these days.
Do you have a fantasy team?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay.
A lot. I have like 10 teams, I think.
Oh, man.
I'm in 10 leagues, yeah. Yeah, I'm a lunatic fantasy. Yeah, I really like it.
Nice.
Yeah. In Mexico, it's really popular too, so
Oh, yeah?
yeah. La-
Cool. Thank
That's
you.
interesting. So
Yeah.
my final question, I guess, I'm curious. I feel like I've been blessed with giving people nicknames in my life. Do the guys have nicknames in the locker room? And if so, have they given you a nickname?
Well, I think like mine is like just like Charlie or Goose. I don't have like anything like too crazy that I know, but
That you know of.
I don't know if you give me a nickname too, but no, I think just Charlie or Goose.
Awesome. Well,
You give me a nickname or no?
now I call you the lawyer.
The
'Cause
lawyer.
every time the ref whistles, you
Yeah.
come out. I told Nico when we interviewed him, it's like you go into a phone booth and you come out and you're in a suit and tie with a briefcase, ready to argue the point. So, but we really appreciate you coming on and allowing us to interview you. And best of luck the rest of this season.
Nah, thank you. Always a pleasure to be with you. Thanks for the support, and hopefully we stay the way we are. I think everyone loves to watch the table and watch us like in the top. So let's gonna keep the hard work, and hopefully that this season ends like the way they start, and
That's
we
right.
have to make the playoffs. We know that that's the goal. All the fans and all the team and the entire club deserve it. So we're gonna fight like every single day to be in that spot.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys again for joining us, and we'll see you next time.